Hey Glendale, welcome to this exciting new addition to the 411. I'm Jacob French.
And I'm Kara Brower. Many students at Glendale have hidden talents.
Kara Brower and Sophia Smith have the story on these unique abilities.
You see them in the hallways.
You have class with them.
You sit across from them at lunch.
But what you may not know is students at Glendale have hidden talents.
Well, I got started in cup stacking when I was in the 4th grade. What really got me into it was that Coach D from Wilder showed us how to speed stack. And I didn't know anything about this. And the first time she showed me, I was like, Coach, what are these? And I got really good at it. From time to time, we would go to schools and perform there. And me and Connor were always the best.
My talent is I do backflips off the walls. The first time I started doing backflips off the wall was probably 2 years ago. I started doing backflips off the walls because I figured I can do them off the ground. I can do them off anything.
My talent is that I can speak 4 languages. I can speak Dutch, German, French, English of course, and I'm learning Spanish right now. I'm an exchange student from the Netherlands, and in my country it's normal to speak actually 3 languages, and I like to speak language. I'm not really good at it, but it's nice to know. I learned it in school just like here, yeah, it's useful and it's funny to know. Hallo, mijn naam is Max Els. Ik hou van Glendale. Ik vind het gewoon een hele leuke school. Ik hou heel erg van voetbal. Ik vind het gewoon heel leuk om hier te zijn en dingen doen en ja, van alles eigenlijk.
My talent is I like to beatbox. I started beatboxing in 7th grade in my art class. Izzy Chappell was learning how to beatbox and I thought it was really cool. So I just started to teach myself.
Signing out for the 411, this is Sophia Smith
And Kara Brower.
Glendale's culinary team recently competed at a few different events.
James Seahorn and AThon Khan prepared this delicious story.
This year's culinary team has accomplished a lot. From winning gold and silver in the FCCLA Star event to taking second in the Pro Start Invitational. Here's Mrs. Bockelman to fill you in on the details.
Actually the first regular high school to place that doesn't have practice time during class. So that was very cool. Most of our competition is from technical colleges where they go practice for 3 to 4 hours a day. This year in competition they made a beef tenderloin, zucchini risotto, butternut squash. Their dessert was a steam cake, a coconut steam cake, and their appetizer was an apple salad. Well, our Pro Start competition, they are given 2 gas burners to cook everything on within an hour. Before that part of the competition, they have to do knife cuts and then chicken fabrication, which is basically you get a whole chicken and you have to cut it up a certain way, bone in.
We have certain things we're in charge of. I was in charge of steaks and a sauce, but if anybody else needs help while I'm not doing anything, they just ask me and I'll do it. We cooked a steak marinated in soy sauce and wine with a risotto and a butternut squash and then an apple salad and steam cakes. So.
we'd love anybody to come try out. Tryouts are usually end of September, early October. There's a little bit of work involved with practicing. You've always got to be here, but anybody can try out, and we'd love to have anybody.
Signing out for the 411, this is
San Khan
and James Earl Matthew Seahorn.
World Language Club held its annual salsa and merengue lessons this past week.
Pavel Bosovic with the story.
World Language Club sponsors free salsa and merengue dance lessons annually. This year there were over 30 participants.
Salsa is a little bit more difficult dance that I taught tonight. It's a quick, slow pattern, so it's 1 and 2, 3 and 4. So it's a little bit more difficult. I taught that one first. It's not very hard. Everybody seemed to get the feeling of it tonight and got most of the moves that I taught as well. And then the second one was merengue. It's a lot more easier. It's just all with down steps. It's just a marching 1, 2, 3, 4, and I taught a lot more difficult stuff for that one, and everybody caught along very well.
I came to the salsa merengue dance lessons tonight because I love to learn new things, and why not? Because we don't have school tomorrow. So the hardest part was probably just the dancing. I'm really not a dancer. I'm not good at moving. I'm very awkward. But it was really fun meeting new people. I met Miss Petchinger, Miss Ponce's kids, so that was really fun. Yeah.
Signing out for the 4-1, this is Pavel Bosovic.
People from all over the area have come together to help Coach Bell strike out ALS.
For our final story, Alex Opfer, Elise Monroe, and Rachel Schroff bring us the story on the Lift-a-thon.
Glendale students have come together to help Coach Bell by having a pancake breakfast, buying bracelets and t-shirts, and now by participating in a Lift-a-thon. Local business owner Noah Aldridge from Big Time Results sponsored the event.
I have one of the Glendale students, Josh Buntelmeyer, as my intern. We go out on the work site, and I wanted to get him involved in a civic project. And since he's a baseball player, and since Coach Bell recently had that diagnosis, I thought it'd be kind of a good thing for him to do that, to do something that could show some support for Coach Bell. And it seems like he's really liked at the school. I think we probably had around 30 to 40 participants. I had one a couple years ago and stuff, so I had a little experience with it. I'd like to get more Glendale people involved in it. That's why we did the additional, like push-ups, squats, sit-ups. We didn't have a lot of participants do those categories because we thought that a lot of people would be discouraged from partaking in the lift-a-thon because they thought you'd have to lift a lot of weight, but that wasn't necessarily the case.
We did the lift-a-thon because Coach Bell obviously has been going through some struggles and some tough times, and we just wanted to do something to help benefit him. And I knew a lot of people would want to get involved just because everyone loves Coach Bell. So that was the main motivation to doing the lift-a-thon.
The 3 main events were squats, bench press, and deadlift. And then basically you have flights, and you enter in where you think you can lift. A lot of times you post a weight, you get 3 attempts. The first time you usually try to do a lift that you can accomplish, and then you get around your max, and then you try to go over your max. And kind of the goal of the lift-a-thon was you got people to give you a flat donation for how much you lift, or a price per pound. I think just getting involved in like a fundraising event like this, it just shows you that it's good to get people to be selfless because they had to take time out of their day on Saturday. So there was people from Bloomingdale that partook in this activity, and I thought it was really cool of them to take that time out of their Saturday because I'm sure a lot of kids would rather do something else on Saturday than go up to school. So it was cool that they did that.
Come on. Come on, chest up, chest up. Let's go! Let's get it, Johnny. Let's go!
Signing out for the 411, this is Elise Monroe,
Alex Hopfer,
And Rachel Schroff. Signing up for the 411, I'm Kara Brower.
And I'm Jacob French. Have a nice day.